Alright, so just before we discuss Piccolo's Zenkai, which is here thanks to Renzi, on the Dragon Ball Legends Reddit Discord server, I'll put the link in the description below. So this is just some small things before his actual Zenkai, Now we do have some information on his Zenkai right now at the time of this recording, but it's not complete. I don't know what his transformed main is, or his blue card and green card stats do. So yeah, so first we just have a new Legends Return kind of thing. I'm not really sure what this is, because if you look closely here, it says Legends Return like this, but when you look at the banner, it has different text, so it might be something different. We don't know yet. At the time of recording, this is again 44 for where I am right now, PM. So yeah. I think we'll need to wait about 16 more minutes until the game is updated, and then he'll be in there. So, again, this is the Zenkai banner. The Ultra Space Time Rush, where you can get him. You should definitely still be getting the Z power for him, because once you get the 7th star on him, he will immediately jump up to 7, and you just have to, get all the souls in him. Now, he does have 2 new, card sleeves. I'm pretty sure this is the one you get from his, Awakening Ring 3. And this is the one you get from special missions like Namek, Goku, and whatnot. Again, his green card version, blast card, blue card, strike card, ultimate version. Yeah. His Zenkai power. Next up is against Super Saiyan Super Saiyan Gogeta. So, I'm gonna guess he's gonna be red, and you're gonna have to be using Broly. And that's about it. I think this is maybe a new news title. Definitely some more news titles. And, yeah, Zenkai art, and, that's really it for now, so I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Alright, so I am back. It's been about 30 minutes, actually, since that, because I had to download, everything, and my Wi-Fi is pretty bad, but it's good enough to play Legends. So, we're just gonna check him at his max stats, Zenkai 7, and, he's rocking. At Zenkai 7, full 14 stars, we're just going to take a look at him right now and see what I think of him, and how he's going to be impacting the meta, I guess. Especially since there's LF Gohan. Fun. So his health at max, his base forms 14 star, 1400% stats. His HP is 2,600,000. At base, that's pretty good. I don't know, we're just going to take a look close to him. His counterpart, who's right here. This guy at max stats. His max HP is 2.6. So, Piccolo's is very high. Again, he's an LF unit, so it's to be expected. His strike is 240. His blast is 250. And his defenses are 185. They're good for 14-star units. Again, I don't know what his 7-star stats are going to be looking like. But I mean, if these are 14-star stats at base, pretty good. His blast is still seal scarred. So okay, yeah. So we're just gonna move on to this anti-armor. It's still 50. This it just adds ki. You just get ki from this now if you. It's just on activation, yeah, and it cancels the enemy attribute upgrades, which that hasn't changed. This hasn't changed at all. 22 HP and 15 to blast for 60 counts. Really good green. We're gonna look at his Z ability hasn't changed. Zenkai ability is obviously gonna be affecting Yellow Cell and DKP. Those are the 2 big winners. They have to be both yellow and regeneration to get the ability, by the way. So characters like Baby, Cell, and 21 will not be getting the buff because they are not yellow. His main ability is he just gets the shortened sub count by 1, which can't be cancelled. Really good main, but no, that's really just it. It's really good. Yeah, I don't think they'd do anything to it, but they did. So why? His first unique, they only just added key recovery to it. I was hoping they'd change the blast damage to general damage, but they didn't. it's understandable. It's Piccolo. He'll be pretty good, I'd assume. His second unique, he gets 50% to cover, and whenever that's activated, you get 20% to damage for 20 counts, which is, I guess, his main thing. Again, before it was 30%, and you just didn't get the damage at all. You also get the 20 restored damage received after enemy attack, up to 20% of own HP, which is really good. It's the same effect Boo has. After he tanks Rising Rush and he pops back up, that's the effect that's coming in. Same thing with Kefla and whatnot. So his third unique, Tag Team with Rivals, is whenever he is on standby, so whenever he's switched out, he gradually restores their HP by 10 counts that aren't Piccolo, and he gives the enemy minus 10 to damage received. That's really, really good. That's a supporting effect that's kind of debuffing the enemy, and the healing effect, which is really, really good. So, yeah, I don't really have an issue with that. That's a really, really good unique. Okay. Because it's a universal, so, everyone on regen will be getting that debuff. Will be getting access to that debuff on the enemy. There we go. His final unique is whenever he comes into the battlefield, 20% to strike damage for 15 counts. Whatever he's a blast-based unit, reduces enemy ki by 10. That's complete dog doo-doo. And inflicts the enemy with attribute downgrade minus 5 or plus 5 to strike and blast for 10 counts. That's okay. His last unique is dog doo-doo. Nobody cares about strike damage for him unless you're going to be using his transform state, which we're just going to take a look at right now. So his defensive stats are at 190 for both. We're just going to take a look at Boo, and we're going to take a look at 16 because they're the best defensive Zenkais in the game. So these are Boo's Zenkai stats. Doesn't even come close. I mean, comes close, but like not that close. Boo still has a 180. And barely into 190. Piccolo is on the secondary half of that. 16. He has 192 and 186. Again, Piccolo has the best defensive stat in the game now. At Zenkai 7, fully 14%. Completely maxed out. His HP is 3 million, which is really high. If you give him an HP build, I think you can do PyCon, Yellow PyCon, and something else, maybe. He'll have like over 5 million HP or something. Again, if you can find the right Z abilities and whatnot. You can also add the Zenkai Demon King Piccolo on the team if you have him. His strike is 270 and his blast is 314 or 311, which is really, really high for a defensive unit because he'll be dealing a crap ton of damage. That's really, really good. That's all I can really say about that. His blast is still 50% to blast to armor, blast armor. Now his blue, special beam cannon. Yeah, it just has an endurance nullification. That's all they did to it. Yeah, that's all it says. It doesn't nullify special cover changes though, which is unfortunate. Okay, so this is still a bad green card. If you've used it more than 2 times, which is kind of why they kind of want you to hold off on using this. But I mean, you get the -1 to the sub count. Why not use it? It's so good. But again, you still get 80%. That's still cancelable. Why? And they just added ki to it. There's nothing. It's still bad. 20 to blast damage for 15 counts is okay. Should be 30 or something, but whatever. His main ability. I didn't see this. I think it hasn't changed. Did it not change? It's this one. No. Okay, so it just went up from 50 ki to 60 ki now. Okay. Winning strategy. Whenever he transforms, this is his first unique, completely new. He just gets 20% to strike damage. Why? He's a blast-based unit. Why would you do this to him? I mean, granted, he already gets a 60% blast damage from here. as well as 20% extra inflicted damage, because this is included to him. But, nobody really cares about the strength damage for him. This stuff is all the same. The upper portion is the same. The only different portion is down here, which it's still 30%. God damn it, why? I mean, these stats understandable, but that's like impossible to get, because that has to be fully 14 starred, and you get like what, 16? No, I think you get about maybe at least an 11% boost in stats at 14 stars compared to 7 stars. So it's really massive, especially when you're dealing with numbers that big. He still gets the damage, which is ideal. You want to be cover changing with him a lot, which is nice because, you know, -1 to sub count. This one, it just added 5 to the duration of it. So it's still really good unique. And the last unique has not been changed at all. It's still dog doo-doo, except it can't be stacked anymore. This one was stackable, right? Yeah, this one was stackable. This one is not stackable. So basically, he's getting 60% to strike damage, 80% to blast damage, 50% to cover change, pre-transformed, and 30% to that afterwards. Then you get 20% to damage when you cover change. That's 100% to that's 100% to blast, 80% to strike. The only reason they did give him the strike damage is because of his blue card, which is going to be scaled off of strike damage. And then you have this, so you can basically be doing about, what, 300% extra to his blue card if you stack it up correctly, plus the baby support. And then you also have this unique in effect. I'm not that impressed. Again, this is like a super specific setup. You have to use both green cards, get a switch off from baby, cover change, get a combo. It's super specific, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll be one-shotting units, because of these stats at 14 stars. I'll be watching Gresh's video to get my final results on him. But he doesn't seem that impressive to me. I think he'll be in low S tier. Again, Gohan's gonna destroy him. Like he's just a pack of, what, gummy bears that's being squashed under 3-year-old's foot. Again, this isn't good. He's been on 4 banners before his Zenkai. His initial banner, which was in Saiyan Day, which was on Saiyan Day, I should say. That was 10 months ago at this point. Next week it'll be 10 months old. He'll be 10 months old next week. Or I should say 6 days from this recording. And then he came back on his return banner in about, I'd say, September, maybe October. 5 months after his initial release, which is dog doo-doo. That's bad. Garbage, bad. Piccolo was already bad when he first came out. Why wait 5 months to release him again? I don't know. And then he's back on the Broly banner and the New Year step-up banner, finally. Not really the step-up banner, but you know what I mean. And his return banner is coming back, finally. So, again, 5 banners, 10 months. That's terrible. You look at someone like Kefla, who has been on, I want to say at least 7 banners since her release, and she is like a month younger than Piccolo. She's not an LF unit, but, you know, she's been on a lot more step-ups than he has. It's not really Piccolo's fault since he doesn't make that much money. But, I mean, they could have built this Piccolo better. He's so conditional. He reminds me of a worse version of Full Power Frieza, because he doesn't lower the enemy key at all. Restores it, reduces it by 10. That's barely unnoticeable. No, that's barely noticeable, because you can charge step it off. It'll do something, but Unless they've experimented with it, then I'll see. But yeah, this is all on paper, on my first impressions of him. Yeah, that's really all there is. We're just getting Zenkai Piccolo and nothing new. And 500 Chrono Crystals because Space Time Rush and whatnot. Yeah, thanks for watching. I've been Centropite, and I guess subscribe. Yee.